Yo, welcome to Nerds of the Core podcast, episode 24, where we bring you the AMVs, the anime, movies, and video games to your ears and your faces. I am your host, the one and only, with my co-host Scorpion, and as always, man, I'm really struggling on the intro today. That was the third time, fourth time. This time I'm rambling on this
Yeah, fourth time.
something like that.
Yeah,
But
it's been months apparently.
happy Easter, everyone. Hopefully it's safe. Hopefully it's dry. It's been raining here currently, and it's going to rain again tomorrow on actual Easter. Filming this before. We got a lot of news for everything, a lot of announcements, and we're going to have some trivia as always. Kind of a running trend I have going. It's like I hit it with every holiday. It seems like, right? I like to have themes. I'm a theme person. I like to do that.
Yeah.
So
You hear that PlayStation? Themes. We want 'em.
Yeah, callback last episode. But let's get it on with some anime. What you got?
Obviously, if you're watching current anime right now, you've seen that. I should have read down the entirety of the name, but TBATE,
Okay.
that anime that everyone's talking about,
What,
the
what,
animation, the one that you said that people were saying it's gonna be a
Oh, okay,
solo
yeah.
leveling killer.
Yeah. Something before something.
Something like that. But yeah, apparently fans made a petition to cancel and redo that anime.
Wow.
And it has over 36,000 signatures.
Yeah, because I've heard that the manhwa, like,
It's
it is above solo leveling. Like, it's always held at high regard.
mhm.
So it's like, and then I guess they just got a crap studio, and
Yeah. Have you seen anything like
I've seen like a kick that he does, and then it later just like flies across the screen.
yeah,
Like,
there
it's
was
such a
one.
weird, like,
It might have been the same scene, but it's like this girl or someone throws her knives, and it doesn't even. It's already cuts to the dude on the floor.
oh,
Like
really?
there's no like follow through. It's just like goes like this, cuts to the next one, dude's already on the floor.
I mean,
Hey,
save money, I guess, apparently.
right? They're like, are they saving the budget for like later episodes?
Honestly, it could be the.
Prologue.
I know it's far fetched, but it could be their DVD or Blu-ray release because I know Boruto. I've seen a clip where he runs at a dude to fight, and it goes to this. It like pans up to the sky, and you can hear the punches. You don't see anything,
That's funny.
but then in the disc release, you do see like him fighting, but it's at a distance.
It's like
Actually
the
happening.
Jujutsu Kaisen, the fight with what's his name?
There's a lot of names in that anime. I don't know who you're talking about.
Sukuna
Okay.
fighting I think Maharaja.
Yeah.
Is that his
Yeah,
name?
Maharaga. Yeah.
Where in the anime apparently it was too dark, but in the
Yes.
Blu-ray
Oh
release
my
they fixed
gosh.
it.
It was so
Like it's
dark.
fixed and everything.
But that's because a lot of things were happening. It was a
Yeah.
lot of
Well,
craziness.
me watching that, I legit don't think it was too dark.
No, it's dark.
No, crazy.
It darks
Maybe
a
you're
lot.
watching it in a bright room.
I am in my living room when the
Yeah,
sun's out.
There's a lot. Yeah.
My glare in the middle of this TV.
But yeah, fans petition, cancel and redo that anime.
Do you
It's just
care?
been getting a lot of backlash.
Do you
Me,
care?
not really. I haven't. The only thing I've seen is just that clip. I think we both saw randomly, but not really. But people that do, hey, there's a petition. Sign it. I
Yeah,
guess.
if you want it, you want it to be better for sure. But with new anime and so much coming out all the time, there are bad ones in the rut.
Yeah, there's always gonna be the run to the litter.
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes it's not good. Sometimes it's a sleeper, but you never know. But at that point, it's like Blue Lock animation.
Mm-hmm.
But they're like, Blue Lock's way better than this. All right, on to the next one. The Chainsaw Man anime director is currently working on a Roblox horror game.
Whoa, Roblox horror game. Okay.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, that's interesting.
That's kind of crazy. And like I like that he's like stepping out into another avenue. Definitely, and I don't know if it's marketed for kids because Roblox is a kids game.
I mean, at this point, everything's marketed for kids.
But Roblox does have so much stuff to it, so it's like what not a horror aspect of it.
Yeah.
What would you even do though? Like, I mean, anime is mostly about fighting and him being a dog from Akima. So like, how would you see that being made? How would you see a horror game for Chainsaw Man?
Well, no, it's not a Chainsaw Man horror game.
Oh, that the director of Chainsaw
Chainsaw
Man.
Man is
Oh, I thought it was a Chainsaw Man
no,
like collab with Roblox.
no. I'm like, what are you
Okay,
talking about?
that's what I thought. But now you see my confusion.
But no, yeah,
'Cause
the director's working on a Roblox horror game.
okay,
Yes.
okay. Now I got it. Okay, cool. That's gonna be awesome because his view there is definitely
Yeah,
could
especially
be
with
transitioned.
the double designs for sure.
Yes, exactly.
Mhm.
Like I can definitely
Mhm.
now that it's that and not like a collaboration.
Yeah, I was like, what are you on about? But there's that. On to the next one. Moving on to these pretty quickly. I don't know if you saw it, but apparently Attack on Titan is gonna be receiving more stuff in the future.
Yeah, it
That
was
goes
the
from
producer.
yeah, from the
Yeah.
producers.
hmm
Like more films, more concerts, and more game collaborations.
Yeah, I can't.
So like that's a lot.
That's a lot. You know, I mean, they're obviously trying to make as much money as they can before
Mhm.
Attack on Titan kind of dies out.
Yeah.
I mean, it will never really die out. I think you can always make Attack on Titan.
It's one of those animes that for sure will be like, it's up there with like how Dragon Ball, One Piece for sure,
Mhm.
Bleach,
I mean,
Naruto.
it
It's gonna be that kind of anime for
it
sure.
is one of the best up there
Mhm.
with people. You know, it would always be highly regarded, even regardless of the ending.
Yeah.
If you do or not, Eren, if he's right or wrong, you know, it's always going to be a discussion forever in the
Yeah.
anime world. I mean, seeing the different collaborations. What you said, movies, games,
Movies,
and
concert, and game collaborations.
oh yeah, 'cause-
I didn't when I first saw it. I didn't see collaborations. So I'm like, oh sweet, another game
Mhm.
because the Attack on Titan 2 game that I have, it's really good.
yeah, and that's the one thing that bugged me. So movie, I don't know what kind of collabs you could do with movies.
Yeah.
But I can definitely see like the concerts because like I think they just announced their world tour for their like
For their
orchestra, like an
Yeah, I think
orchestra
I saw
thing
that
for
too.
it.
Yeah.
I was like, that's dope, and I can only imagine how awesome that's going to be, like watching the thing and hearing the live music going
Mhm.
on. And game collabs, I was like, why don't you just make a new game? Why don't
Yeah,
you
that's what
just
I was like. New game. Come on.
like nobody does it as good as their own game.
Mhm.
Like that game was great. I
Yeah,
mean, I've seen you do it, and I was like,
yeah, it's like I felt like I was in there.
yeah,
Because,
exactly.
because you're also playing as your own character. Like you create a character and you're a scout, and essentially you go through the entire story. The first game goes through the first half of the story, and the second game takes you all the way up until I think when they take down the Armor Titan and the Colossal. I think I remember.
Yeah. And I'm glad that those games really did it that way and not like an arena fighter.
Yeah.
You
Like
know,
for sure they did a good job on it. Like I said, it makes you feel like you're the character and you're the way it works. You play Dynasty Warrior games, like
absolutely.
you're like going to like
Mhm.
territory or whatever, doing an objective. That's kind of how it plays. And obviously, the enemies are the Titans, and just doing all that is pretty dope.
Could you imagine a arena fighter Attack on Titan game? Like
No,
I could see like people flying around trying to like one nick is all you need to like strike. One strike is the what finishes off just flying side by side. I know you said you wouldn't like an arena fighter, but
Mhm.
would you play one? Attack on Titan?
if it's a free to play game, yeah.
You could do an RTS. Because you can like move your scouts around like on a map to be able to get around to the back of a Titan. Yeah, I could see it a possibility.
No,
You don't think so?
for me, no.
I-
It'd be too slow paced.
It would be because
And
you know the
Attack on Titan is more like
OBM
ODM.
ODM gear is definitely all about speed and
Mhm.
stuff. And they like I said they just mastered the mechanic and the way it looks for the game. So to have game collabs, I mean, I can only think like cards, like card games,
Not really. You're forgetting about the mobile games.
like Hokai or
Not the Moyoho universe ones, because that's more Genshin Impact and all those.
yeah, I was thinking Genshin. Next would be
But
Genshin.
more like Nikkei and what's another game? There's another like a battle arena game, mobile game.
Oh, mobile game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do a lot of like anime collaborations.
Yeah, so I'm just thinking, I was like, yeah, you can do all these collabs, but it's like, I mean, definitely a new game is something that we would all prefer.
Yeah.
You know, another just give us the next like, and essentially the game that has like the whole
Finishing the
thing.
entire thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, 'cause like I said, it stopped halfway through when the show I guess was airing, but yeah, there's no like definite ending to it.
hmm
And then movies, I'm like, I honestly don't know what you could do at this point.
Other than releasing like versions
like
of it, I
compilation
guess.
movies or
But
something.
I have no idea
but-
what they mean by movie either.
Mm.
Well, speaking about Attack on Titan, I don't know if it's in your thing, but the movie, The Last Mission, is coming to Crunchyroll,
Oh, is it?
and it's going to include the post-credit scene that's not in season 4.
Oh, really?
So you'll
That's
be
a-
able to see it, even though we didn't get to see it in a concert
co-
in theaters. So that makes me happy because I can finally see that.
Mhm.
I've seen clips of it, and I'm assuming that's what it is, but I don't know. So I'm glad to like fully be confirmed. Like, yes,
Mhm. Did you see that they're adding the fourth My Hero movie on Netflix? I think
yes, I
next
did see
month
that. I
or
did see
this
that.
month.
I think it's next month.
Next month. I was like, oh heck yeah!
Yeah,
I still need to see the other one though.
I mean, if I do see it in person, I'm gonna buy it because I own every single My Hero movie.
Yeah.
Which is surprising. I don't know why My Hero was the one I decided to do that with, but
Because
I did.
Deku ripped your colors.
Yeah, right. Green's my thing.
So moving on from AOT, I don't know if we discussed it last time. No, we did. We did about Sanji.
Yeah, being edited out and everything.
Yeah, apparently fans are harassing Toei for having an agenda against Sanji for the way that the fact that because he looks different from the manga.
No, we talked about it last
Mhm.
time, and I told you like it wasn't. That's not the only one. There have been things throughout the entirety of the anime that's really changed from manga to anime. There's been differences. I didn't realize that they hold a petition. Is that what you said, or they're holding a?
They're harassing.
They're
Toei.
harassing.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I get it, but also it's not pitch perfect. It's not
Movie.
carbon copy manga to anime adaptations. I mean, there are things that are completely missing.
Yep.
That's like chill out, Or what do you think?
They can get over it.
You can get over it, yeah. I mean, Sanji's still a great character.
I mean, he has his badass moments from what I've seen.
He
so I don't know
does.
why the complaint is there. It's because he's not pretty enough.
I don't know.
Compared to the mango,
I mean, as long as your Zoro isn't touched, I guess it's okay.
he's fine. He's still a what is it? A goofball. He's a goofy guy.
Yeah, goofy guy. In other anime news, I saw that the longest anime name has been scheduled for fall 2025.
Is that the name of the anime?
No, the name
Oh.
of the anime is called Backstabbed in a Backwater Dungeon. My trusted companions tried to kill me, but thanks to my gift of an unlimited gacha, I got level 9,999 friends and am out for revenge on my former party members and the world.
Still not as long as the longest manga name.
Longest manga name. Do you
Yeah.
know the longest manga name?
I have no clue. I think it literally filled up the entirety of the cover.
Like cover of the
Yeah.
page.
If I remember correctly. Either that or I'm confusing it, and I think it's the exact same one. But yeah, there's a.
That's just funny.
Yeah.
It's like at this point, it's almost a joke.
It's almost like it's like a little like competition going on between like all
Mhm.
the isekai essentially because that's normally what they are.
Yeah, most of the time.
So it's like I think I can make a longer one.
But I just think that was really funny.
I think the number extends it. I don't think that's fair.
Is the anime gonna be good? Most likely, it's not going to be. But it's funny that you have that
Mhm.
that title of like longest.
It's gonna be a sleeper anime watch.
You were talking about One Piece. With Sanji being
Disgusting.
disgusting. Mark Herlick,
Hamill.
who is playing Dr. Herluck
Who?
in the live action
Oh, in One Piece.
One Piece.
Right.
One Piece, because we were just talking about One
Yeah.
Piece. He says that Chopper in an interview, like they were asking random questions. He says Chopper is the most impressive character in the live action.
Listen, the fans don't care. Oda handpicked all the people, and
Mm-hmm.
people are still like, "That's not how Luffy would be. That's not how Sanji looks. That's not Zoro." And then you
Yeah.
got quite a few like us that we enjoyed it.
Yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
they're still like complaining about it. So he could say that. Oda could he handpicked the people, and they still like terrible casting choice.
And yeah, fans. Yeah, exactly. It's like, who are you to say that he is wrong? Like, if it was anybody else, maybe I would have been a little bit more
Yeah,
like
if it was
critical.
like the casting director, because obviously, casting
Mhm.
directors or whatever you want to call them, they're in charge of that. But having Oda himself be along with them being like, well, he might be doing a good job, but has like
he
has the
goofy guy.
the goofy guy.
He's the goofy
Yeah.
guy. So
He is him.
him putting in that work,
Hmm.
stopping writing the manga to go out and go in depth with the live action. It's
Mhm.
like that's why it's good. That's
Yeah.
why it's one of the best adaptations that there is for anime.
Yeah, and like and people still complain. It's
Yeah.
like, listen, at least
Collaborate.
it's better than any live action that we've gotten so far that involves a little bit of fantasy. Because sometimes,
Yeah, because Rurouni Kenshin isn't really fantasy, but
yeah,
apparently that's really good.
hmm
Full Metal, you hate it or you love it.
Yeah, some of them are good, and some of them have like
But then you get like
weird.
Death Note, you get Dragon Ball, you get
um
oh, there's another one off the top of my head, I can't remember. But that's okay.
oh 009.
That did have a live action, that's
It
right.
did.
It's on
You-
Crunchyroll.
Yeah, I started. I didn't even finish it. I need to though. I need to put myself to that pain.
Hey,
But
it's
me,
okay.
my ooh, disgusting.
But I think, and with him saying Chopper is the most impressive,
Mhm.
that makes me think two things. One,
It's adorable.
he's either being biased because he's Dr. Herlick,
That's
and
true.
he is Chopper's like mentor, teacher to bring him up.
Mhm.
So he could just be saying that, or he was able to either see test footage of him
Mhm.
and or hear his voice and hear his story. Like he's either seen it as most impressive in that case or case of how he looks. Like I don't
Mhm.
know which way, but overall, I mean, I feel like this is a person who just also is learning about it and
Mhm.
is realizing how great.
Yeah, I saw an interview with the actor playing Smoker,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously they were asking him about the like, has he known anything, and he's like, not really, but after getting the job essentially,
Mm.
he's a pretty badass character and all, and
Yeah,
explaining how he looks and everything, and he's like, this is probably gonna be
most fun.
my most fun like acting job I've ever had.
Mhm.
Like all the roles I've done, he's like, it's been great, but this one looks like it's for sure fun. And
Yeah.
they were asking him, was like, anything else? It's like, no, I don't think I can tell you anything
It's
more.
gonna be weird. It's gonna be so. I don't know how he's gonna do it, but to hold 2 cigars in his mouth,
You can put 2 cigars.
it's gonna be hard, but it's gonna be funny.
You say that, but Arnold Schwarzenegger did it.
Where?
Terminator?
He
Not
not-
Terminator. Predator.
No,
He has 2.
nope.
You doesn't remember?
I do because I saw that movie actually recently.
No, you saw Predator.
So another thing that is happening in the realm of
Weebs.
anime is Diablo 4 and Berserk are gonna have a collaboration. Diablo, Blizzard game that we started, haven't released yet, is gonna have a Berserk collaboration.
Oh, the video games having a Berserk collaboration.
Yes,
Okay.
it says Diablo 4,
Mhm.
the game
Yeah.
that we played.
Okay.
We haven't released.
Tacos.
It's having Berserk collaboration.
Spaghetti.
Yes. Now I'm thinking we're either gonna see him Guts himself, or we're only gonna see like his weapon, and we're maybe gonna have a mission for hiding
Mhm.
those kind of demons from that realm,
Mm-hmm.
which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like I hope the environment. I hope it like takes us to the environment of Berserk.
Mhm.
But I could only hope.
Do you?
What do you think it might include? Just the, like Blade?
Yeah, either that or like a skin of Guts for
Ooh,
one of the
that'd be dope.
characters. Or actually, now that I say that, different skins for each of the
Both?
classes.
Like I didn't even
certain
think about that.
characters, like some of the main characters from
Like Griffith.
Berserk, like
Guts.
Guts, Cascade. No, what's her name?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, her. I don't know what other main characters are. Those
Yeah.
are the only 3 I keep seeing from that one
The
clip.
main, yeah.
But yeah, I would like to see that. And then like same reskin with some of the demons. Like if they decide to do like a little bit bigger, they could have like its own separate map. that
Yeah,
you
and
can
that's
go
what-
to.
yeah, that's what I'm saying,
And
yeah.
then have a little mission involving
Mhm.
that, like obviously like a retelling of a story of Berserk, or
Even do it original.
something an original one, or like even if it is a retelling, it's just your characters included in it, so it kind of changes it up a bit.
Mhm.
But yeah, that'd be cool to see.
Like our characters are teleported to the world of Berserk
Mhm.
and kind of helping Guts along the way. Maybe like our because you know how we have people on our side in our team. There, like we have Guts on our side.
Yeah,
And then at the end, maybe he like gives us his sword or whatever. That
Mhm.
wouldn't make sense, but
yeah.
or maybe like he does in a way, and it's just like an item for us
Mm-hmm.
to give. Like here's something for you, and it's like his sword.
It'd be cool. Like I said, skins would be cool. That like world thing. Any other like cosmetic items for your characters?
I would like it to be more involved, like you said, like a
Mhm.
world to teleport to, and not just like an outfit thing. So I'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, then I'm not gonna buy it.
Well, I hope hopefully it's free.
Yeah, I agree, but it could happen.
It's true.
know.
Yeah, they're like, hey, we're money hungry.
So before this podcast, I had you look up an anime for my own curiosity because I heard this thing exists.
Yeah, I have
But
mentioned it a few podcasts
yeah,
ago.
and what I wanted to bring up was that the Crunchyroll CEO has confirmed that AI will not be used in making anime.
It's funny.
And
Oh,
that's
go ahead.
why I had you look up Hinahima,
Mhm.
which you said or you looked up and is 95% supportive AI.
Mhm.
And that you said that technicians and animators went in just a little to fix little things there.
Yeah, that the AI that the AI probably messed up because apparently it's like you
I
can
mean,
tell
they're
if it's an
tears, they're
AI.
weird fingers, or
Yeah,
like some
the
things like
multiple.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
so that's why they go in and fix.
Mm-hmm.
But reading that article, looking up the name and everything, the director that worked on Hima
Hinahima.
was saying apparently he's been a part of this whole AI thing that they're testing out on anime, and he's like it's more of a tool instead of a letting
Mm-hmm.
it do the thing for us. So it's supposed to not cut, but lessen the workload for animators. So they have something to use and then just go in and fix little things here and there. So it's supposed to help the artist and the studio make the anime a little bit faster and better. But it's just like, well, you say that right now, but once the technology improves a little bit more, at that point, it's like, well, we don't need you people no more.
I mean, I think of like, like impact frames, things done by hand
Mm-hmm.
that you just can't get through AI.
Mm-hmm.
I just seen people make some crazy stuff, and I'm just like, I don't see how AI could even think of a way to create it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I get a tool maybe to help fill in those spots,
Yeah.
fill in cases so you don't have to work as hard
Mm-hmm.
because people are crazy. I mean, thinking about MAPPA and their
The whole
conditions,
conditions, yeah.
like, but there are some moments like that I just don't think an AI could recreate. But
Right now,
I
anyway.
digress. Right now, maybe. But for the CEO to be like confirmed, no AI,
No
it's like
AI.
it's in the works. And they're using it,
Mm-hmm.
and Hinahima is the only recent one I can think of that's like this is fully AI.
Yeah. Also, speaking of the whole AI thing, watching Raw, WWE Raw 2 3 weeks ago, completely
Yeah.
completely
What?
left field, but it still has the purpose of the AI
Oh,
thing.
okay, okay.
So they kind of debuted a new wrestler. His name is El Grande Americano. He's a
Okay.
masked wrestler from America, from the Gulf of America. But the whole vignette or little trailer that they have normally for wrestlers, like, oh, this person's debuting, they'll have like a little promo, or whatever. So for El Grande Americano, that they had that thing, and it's explaining like, oh, he grew up in the streets of here, blah blah blah, wrestled legends like El Santo, Blue Demon. Is like, but
Blue
the
Demon.
whole video package was literally AI, like everything. Nothing about it was like how they obviously
How they used to be.
how they used to do, like. And I was like, that's so crazy because I was like, man, this is all AI. You can tell it's AI. And I was like,
It's weird.
obviously googling and going to like Reddit and everything. People were like, is this AI? And people were like, yeah, like there's an article like they straight up went with the whole AI thing on there, and it's insane. It's like, bro.
There have been a few times where it has tricked me sometimes,
Mm-hmm.
but most of the time it's really easy to tell. I'm just like,
Also,
what?
the ones I love seeing, I hate seeing, are the ones like, oh, giants. Like
Why
giants.
do you love and hate?
Because I was like, I love the fact that they're making this type of thing, but I hate the fact that they're making that
Why?
because it's, I don't know, it's dumb for me and the people that believe it in the comments.
Oh, okay. Now the comment when you go into the comments, that's where you start hating it. Like
Yeah,
people like
just
actually kind of believe
yeah,
in it.
like like how you see straight up stage fake videos or
Hmm.
whatever, and you're like, it's obviously fake, and people the thing
Just don't get it.
circulate the thing circulates obviously, so
Yeah,
it's like, yeah.
exactly. Yeah. I mean, it is gonna be a problem, but I mean, just be vigilant. You know, make sure you're not being. Yes, that's 100% true. Be vigilant. Look it up. Do your own research. AI won't take over.
Mm-hmm.
No, it is what it is.
It is what it
It's
is.
used for a tool. It's a tool for us to improve on things, but not to use it indefinitely.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Like have it as a like support, like need to fix a touch ups here and there, and then obviously it's like, okay, they did do a touch up. Now let me go in there,
Like, do you
touch
need
up the touch ups.
help writing an essay? Use it as a framework, maybe foundation, but edit it to yourself and let it be yourself.
Like that's what some people do with ChatGPT.
Mhm.
It's like they'll just type in
Hey,
this.
give me an essay, this whole thing. There's a copy and paste. Like,
Yeah,
that's my answer. It's like, no,
pretty
that's
much.
not. But the next thing I have for anime is an Akira live action is going to be happening.
Dope.
Yeah.
It's about time, but
It is about time. I can't remember how long it's been, but I can only remember the weird parts. So it's gonna be like super freaky if they do it like pretty accurately.
they won't.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I think they're gonna flop it.
Ooh, that hurts.
Yeah.
Do you think it's
I
just
just
gonna
hope they
be
get
good?
the Akira slide right.
That is one of the things I can think of. It's
But
like,
to be fair, I've never actually seen it. I've only ever seen the Akira slide referenced in a lot of things.
uh-huh.
But that's the only that's the only clip
So
I've seen.
You've never seen Akira?
I've never seen Akira. Sorry,
Oh my gosh, we're gonna watch it.
the other thing I've seen is just like what is it? It's a meme where he's like, go away or whatever. And
Mhm.
it's like That's the
You're
only
talking about
other
like
clip.
the brain
Yeah,
thing?
he's like
Yeah.
and it's always like they put like
The flash
Rhea
or whatever.
Ripley. It's like
Yeah,
Rhea
yeah.
Ripley and it's like Goth Mommy. It's like
I mean, when I think of Akira, like it has to be cooler than Shadows in
Akira.
Sonic 3.
Well, yeah. Well, I feel like Shadows was cool because he went up.
That's what I'm saying. It has to be cooler than that. But like,
Oh yeah.
it has to represent the reason why the Akira slide itself is as iconic as it is. You have to get that slide right. And there are a lot of other things like outfits, the world. Like
Yeah,
it's
because
just
it's
sci-fi.
yeah, it's sci-fi.
Yeah, sci-fi. Like Blade Runner-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Like that
Yeah,
look.
his fit looks dope though.
It is the jacket. You got to get the
The red
jacket
jacket,
right.
yeah.
Like there are details that need to get correct,
Mm-hmm.
and I hope it happens.
Is it being made Hollywood?
I don't know.
Oh,
I
okay.
just know it's happening.
Oh, okay. Hope it's not Hollywood.
I don't know. Hopefully it's not.
At least.
But we've seen before. 90% of adaptations don't work. You know, there's only been we just talked about a few live actions that have actually been good, and we'll just have to see.
we had also mentioned we mentioned Dragon Ball
Mhm.
and Death Note. Both
Yes.
both of those were Hollywood. Were made here.
But then we have One Piece, who was in Hollywood, or who was Hollywood too, was
But
Netflix.
they also had the
Oda involved,
there.
yeah, and then we had Rurouni Kenshin. I don't know much about the behind the scenes of Rurouni Kenshin.
Overseas.
So it depends who has it.
Amazing.
It just tells you where it is. You know, America, give it to America money, and then let other people do it.
Yeah, people with passion with it.
Yeah, people with passion, for sure. So I hope, fingers crossed, that the Akira live action.
Hopefully too, because man, that's a what would you call
big
it?
Deal.
A cult movie?
Yeah, cool classic.
Cult classic. There we go. It's also just a classic in general. So hopefully it gets its justice and hopefully it's good. You know, once we see more stuff.
Now into movie news, something you started to talk to me about before, and I was just like, "Pod." So Jack Black, I'm talking about the Chicken Jockey. Jack Black had a surprise screening at a Minecraft screening. He went in. He was like, you hear a voice over the intercom being like, "Hey everyone, what's up? Sit down, be quiet." No Chicken Jockey. He is not a fan of it. Unlike the director,
he was like, "Hey,
it's a real party."
it's
yeah,
a real party.
Yeah. Jack Black is not for it. He was like, chill out. Like everyone freaked out when he was there, but that was before the movie started. And he walks up, everyone freaked out. I would freak out. I mean, it's Jack Black.
Yeah.
And he's not up for it. He's not for the trend.
Yeah.
I'm glad that he's not for it.
Yeah, the fact that the director even was like, "Yeah, it's fine. It's a party," and that meme cracks me up though, where it's like Mr. Krabs like, "Oh, boo-hoo."
Yeah.
the what is it? The underpaid employees
complaining
that they had to
do work.
Yeah. I was like, come on, like really?
But you said theaters are trying to combat Chicken Jockey too, right?
Yes. So after we had finished recording the podcast, when I was editing, I was like, oh, I need to see, because I haven't seen like literally anything before it, so I had to search it up on like TikTok. Saw the footage of people doing it. It like irked my soul so much. And after that, I started seeing, apparently, you know how in the beginning of theaters or a movie, right after the trailers, they're like, please turn off your cell phones and all, every don't disturb the movie type deal. So apparently after that, they have one for the Chicken Jockey type deal. And it's literally like in shows like Minecraft, and it's like in the Minecraft background. and it's a lady talking. It's like, oh no, chicken jockey or something, or whatever else. Like, do not do this.
Mm.
And some theaters, apparently, once it gets to that like scene, they literally stop playing the movie, or the movie's playing, but they cut off the screen, and then they turn on the lights. And most of the time, they'll have like one of the employees come out and tell them that, oh, we're doing this because of this, and people are upset. Some people are like, I saw someone in the comments like, that's the stuff that they don't even tell you ahead of time, and it's like, well, you're kind of bringing this on yourselves.
Yes, it's people ruined it for everybody else.
Yeah, it takes one to ruin it for everyone, and
Yeah.
then people
I
complain.
mean, it was not just one though.
It's not just but it's like people complain that it's like, oh well, I want to see it. It was like, well, you can thank the other people who don't know how to act.
Yeah.
First off, if you want to watch it at that point, just do it at home. That way you can make a mess at your house. Are they though?
They're
no,
not, no.
because they're lazy pieces of crap. So
Yeah, I mean, I would be pretty peeved if I went to a Minecraft. Like right now, if we went to go see a Minecraft and it darked out the screen, I'd be like, oh, okay, that sucks. But then it would be what, a minute maybe, and then it just dim lights and then movies back on. It's like,
yeah, because I think the audio's still playing. I can't remember.
yeah, like that's what they just black out the screen and turn on the lights.
Yeah,
So
but after if I seen like the clips, I wouldn't been.
That sucks. Like, and now especially that might affect like the amount of money it makes in theaters.
Oh no, they're still skyrocketing.
I mean skyrocketing, but like it's definitely gonna hit if they keep doing that. Another thing I wanted to talk about, something interesting, is the Black Mirror episode Bête Noire. Bête Noire.
Mm-hmm.
Released 2 different versions of it on Netflix, and it's to gaslight the audience because this lady's going through like an existential crisis, and like you said, you heard like she's going through her own Mandela effect of like what she's thinking.
Something, yeah.
And they're releasing 2 different versions having 2 different details. The one I saw is the Bernie versus Barney debacle. So one version you'll get Bernie, and the other version you'll get Barney, and that it all just flips. Like detail, like the script they said is different, and the hat they show is different. Like everything is different. And you said that she has a nut allergy, but in one version it doesn't exist. So she's like eating it or whatever.
Well, they're like going over through like security footage for some. I don't know what's going on in the episode, but they're going over some security footage and they're watching her and she's eating like something with like I guess peanut butter and jelly. I want to say, because she's like that's not me. It's like I can't eat that. I have a nut allergy, and the way that they say it, it's like they say the word all together. So they're like, what is that?
What's nut allergy?
Yeah, it's like what is a nut allergy? And they're like, she's like, a nut allergy. That means I can't have anything with like nuts in it, like peanut butter or whatever. So like I can't be eating that. They're like, you're crazy. That doesn't exist.
You're crazy.
Yeah, there's like this doesn't exist. And I remember because people in the comments were like, damn, they're gaslighting her hard. But yeah.
But that's funny. I mean, I love that. I love that idea that they did that because I don't know how they did that.
Like, they could have released said episode. Say it came out let's say it came out like a Wednesday or something, right? And then like come Thursday, pulled it, immediately put it back in with the other version, and then people that hadn't watched it yet watch it, and then it's like, oh.
I mean,
and people that watched it are like, you're wrong.
That's possible. It's possible. And like I would love if that was the case. Like you go to talk to someone about this episode and you legit have that situation happen. And like, oh, okay, let me pull it on my phone. You show it.
And then your phone's also hacked, and
it's wrong, and it's wrong, and it's like, yo, am I living this for real? Like, yeah, that's crazy.
It just goes to show you can't trust anything.
Yeah, right.
Everything is manufactured by the government.
Speaking truth, truth. And I just think that's super creative. I think that's super awesome that they did that, and I would love for that more stuff like that.
It's like the whole thing of like that one anime movie where you watch it one way or the other, you get different endings.
Exactly.
And there's another
or
Netflix
Kaleidoscope.
Show.
Kaleidoscope is a show on Netflix too. If you watch it, whatever episode you watch it, it's like it still works in a way. It just changes like the vibe of the show itself.
It's very interesting when shows do that, under movies for that example, and it works. It's really interesting.
Yeah, for sure. Some announcements that was happening. Pacific Rim prequel series is moving forward on Prime Video. And we talked about it before that it was kind of in the talks of it, but now it's starting to move forward.
Nice. Guillermo del Toro still signed on?
I don't know if it's Guillermo, but it is a prequel series. He doesn't really do. Well, I say he doesn't do series. He has a series on Netflix. But I mean, Pacific Rim prequel. I don't know how far back. Like, I just hope they get the robots and stuff right. That's all I hope for.
Well, it's on Amazon, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Amazon.
maybe.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah.
So
I mean,
they might get the budget for it.
for sure. But I'm pretty excited for it.
Nice,
You?
nice.
Would you like to see more Pacific Rim?
Yes. After the first one, I want more.
Didn't you watch the second one?
We don't talk about the second one.
I mean, the second one's okay. It's not terrible. It's no Transformers.
Yeah.
It's okay. Not terrible. Twisted Metal 2.
Yes.
Twisted Metal Season 2 is coming July 31st.
Yes.
Obviously, returning characters like Anthony Mackie's character
Rosa.
and Sweet Tooth. And it says that it is also bringing Stephanie Beatrice, right? Her
Yeah,
name?
she's bringing it back.
She is coming back. as
Yeah,
well.
I saw on she had posted about it,
Mhm.
and I was like, "Ooh!" I sort of forgot about it too. But yeah, I was gonna tell you, it's like, "Yo, season 2."
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. And the way season 1 ended is the way I wanted to talk about. I was like, it needs to end with
the
the twisted metal of the game. Like,
yeah.
what it is a battle arena to the last one standing to get a wish, essentially.
It's a race, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. But, like, I don't think they'll do... I mean, yeah, it's a race, but, like, people are going to die. Yes?
Oh, I thought you were still going.
No, that was pause, period.
But yeah. Yeah, the way it ended was great. I'm excited to
Mhm.
see Anthony Mackie.
Also-
Samoa Joe, Will Arnett.
Yes, like, all of them back. Like, it's
so
going to be
excited.
awesome. Like, to see rockets and everything coming out of, like, the cars.
And then, obviously, at the end of season 1, if you haven't seen it, spoilers. Because they tease some of the drivers from the
Yeah.
game. Like
Yeah,
you were
they do.
saying, and I was like, that was pretty cool for them to start essentially teasing what season 2 could be or is going to be. So, yeah, we'll see.
Like, I
Do you think it's gonna be like introducing some of the characters before it gets to the main
So
thing?
what I hope is we're kind of see it both ways. So I want it to be every episode essentially is going to follow a character.
Mhm.
Because yes, as Anthony Mackie's character is like the main focus.
Yeah, but we already kind of got his backstory.
Agreed. And
the
he
first
was Jane Doe, right? It wasn't his name like Jane Doe, wasn't it? Like some basic name?
I think so. Yeah, because I don't think he had an actual name.
He didn't have one.
Yeah.
Because he's also not a character in the game.
Mhm.
And that was one thing that bothered a
Oh,
lot of
you
people.
mean John Doe?
John Doe.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jane Doe is the female
The
version.
female,
Yeah,
mhm.
John Doe. Yeah, so he was an original character.
Yeah.
But if you bring in like actual characters from the games, like I would like you to focus on them too. So like have an episode, have their backstory, but like cut in the current race. So like as we see stuff happening that's current.
Would you like that though? Because then in
For
the middle of the like if they are in the middle of the race, like I wouldn't want it in the middle of the race though, because I feel like something intense is happening, pull back.
No, not pull back, but like definitely see what their life is gonna lead to.
Well, I was thinking more like how you were saying every episode. I was thinking like how many episodes were season 1?
Ooh, I don't know.
Let's say 10 for some reason. Let's say they introduce 4 or 5 characters, have those 5 first episodes of their backstory, and then obviously them getting to the point where we're here at the racing like part of the thing, and then on episode 6 that's when the race starts. That way you have the last few episodes kind of dealing with
the race.
Yeah.
Okay, no, you're right. I think that would be better. Yeah. Like, let's get the backstories for these characters and understanding and maybe feeling for them, sympathizing with them, and their reasoning of being there in this race. And then we have the race.
Because with season 1, I feel like I work with John Doe because most of the time, sometimes nothing crazy was happening, and then it was just But I would prefer if they did something like that. But I guess whatever the showrunners end
And
up doing.
Sweet Tooth was so perfect. I
forget Samoa
loved
Joe-
Sweet Tooth, man.
Samoa Joe did a good job, and then Will Arnett's voice was perfect. They did
And
a great job.
yeah.
Together.
Oh,
the,
and
the fact that it was like his body movement and his voice, but obviously having to make it work. I think they both did a great job.
Oh my gosh, it's
So
so
good.
good. So good. Yeah, so I'm super excited for season 2.
Yeah, I'm excited.
This-
You should be excited.
Toy Story 5 will be happening. And Tim Allen himself has said that it's going to focus on Jessie. You remember Jessie?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to focus on her. And he also confirms that Woody and Buzz are also going to reunite. So, I haven't seen 4. Don't really care for it. My story for Toy Story is over with 3. But what do you feel about Toy Story 5?
No.
No?
No.
Even if it focuses on Jessie?
Yeah, no,
No? Don't care for it?
no. I feel like we kind of got a little bit with Jessie on Toy Story 2. It
Oh,
was
I
more
mean,
of a
Toy Story
flashback.
2 was her movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
What do you mean? Yeah, well, it was her movie.
no, it wasn't a movie.
Yes, it was. Woody found Jessie and the old man and Bullseye, and that was the whole spiel.
But it was the Prospector.
Yeah, but that was the whole spiel too.
Yeah, but then you had Buzz Lightyear and the gang having their own adventure, fighting the
They
evil
did.
fake Buzz, and then dealing with Emperor Zurg, and then he's like, "I am your father."
That was great. Great moment.
So
I
good.
love it. But I mean, yeah, we got a lot of Jessie in that one, but this one, I guess, is gonna just focus on her. I don't know how I feel.
I don't either.
I always need a trailer. I always, justify
true.
movies with trailers. But I mean, honestly, if I see this and I'm not excited for it, I'm just gonna continue this. I'm not watching Toy Story movies anymore. It's like 3 was my goat. It was the greatest, Toy Story in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Where they all died.
Yes, exactly. But I digress. I mean, whatever. Cool beans for that. Good job. Keep it going, I guess. Another news: Keanu Reeves is casted as the villain in the Weezer documentary. So you know how like Weird Al Yankovic had his story?
Yeah, Weezer, like
Weezer,
the band.
yeah, the
Weezer?
band,
What the heck?
Beverly Hills. Yeah,
Really?
they're having their own mockumentary
That's
for
hilarious.
themselves, and Keanu Reeves is the villain in this movie. Yeah,
That's hilarious.
and it is described as a crossover, or like a cross between like Scott Pilgrim versus the World and Weird Al Yankovic's like story.
This story.
Yeah, like cross those two together, you're gonna get the Weezer mockumentary.
That's hilarious. I still need to watch the Weird Al.
We do too, but that's because it was on
It was
some
on
weird thing. It wasn't Apple. It wasn't something we don't have, which is crazy.
But yes, I am excited for it. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
But obviously now you mentioning that, it's like, man, I really want to watch the Weird Al now.
Yeah, no, Weird Al for sure.
I have
I've seen a bunch of biopics, and a Weezer mockumentary. I mean, I like Weezer.
Yeah,
they're
Weezer's
they're
great.
pretty cool.
And it being a mockumentary where it's like it's kind of serious, but it's also not serious.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's gonna have like these crazy
Keanu
like,
Reeves being
yeah.
a villain. Like, what is gonna lead to
and
that?
then just having like, I guess, whatever crazy antics that they'll be getting into. That'd be pretty fun.
I think of it as the band itself or the artist is writing their own documentary, but then like it'd be cool if this happened. Like Weird Al being like, "Oh, I did something with Madonna," because I think she has something in the Weird Al movie, like they dated or something in the movie.
So, yeah.
And I think he came out and was like, "No, that didn't really happen." But like it was like, "What if though?" Like it's such a creating his own like whatever universe. That's
so I'm excited.
Crazy.
Is that for this year?
I don't know. I think it's just like it was.
Oh, it's just announced?
casted.
Or,
yeah,
okay.
so it's just casted. So I don't know if it's actually started yet or not.
Nice. I'm excited.
One now in bad news. Toph in the live action Avatar.
Please tell me it's The Rock.
No, is going to be more feminine than she was in the cartoon. Now, I get when she's with her family at the very beginning when they first meet her, she is a princess. She is that person. But when she's Toph, when she is the blind bandit, yo, she is the toughest mother effer that there is to be seen, which is terrible wording because you can't see. But she needs to be tough because she's tough.
Yeah.
I love that the play. That's hilarious. But to have her be more feminine because she's gonna be a little older. They're justifying that the actress says she's gonna justify it being more feminine. Like I just don't agree with that. What do you think? Changing kind of a character's spiel.
No.
Right.
I mean, if it's done in a way that I don't know, I honestly don't know, because it could.
Like she's so rugged, she's so dirty, she's so like.
They say like feminine, but it could be like when they meet her, like how you were saying, like
she's
like
a princess, princess thing.
It could be just like that, like where she looks more feminine at that point.
In the cartoon, no, she does. She has a dress. She's all like pastel, like white colors.
Does she look like Katara?
No. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, more feminine.
Okay. They're thinking like even more than that.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see
because that's more of a. I mean, that's still feminine, but it's not like borderline. Like it's more, presentable, I guess.
Yeah.
Like obviously,
no, I get you.
She's royalty, right?
Yeah.
Royalty tends to be more modest.
But what if she's feminine outside of that? Where she's like the blind bandit is feminine.
Girl power.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. I just hope that she doesn't lose her spunk. Like I want her talking back to people. I want her making those blind jokes. Oh, unintentional blind jokes.
It was like,
It's like, look
over
over
there,
there.
yeah.
It's
It's like, where? It's like, is what I would say if I could see. It's like, remember?
it's like you
She
want to
can't
help.
see
You want to
me.
help put up flyers for Appa? It's like, no, she
Like-
can't. It's like, what do you mean I can't?
It's like, it's backward, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so good.
Oh, and like the drawing with Sokka. She's like, look, I drew. No. Sokka drew Appa,
Mhm.
and everyone was like, ooh. And then Toph was like, I like it, and he's like, oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or whenever she's drowning, it's like, oh, Sokka, thank you for saving me. It's like,
It's like,
oh,
you can let
no,
me
it's
drown
me."
now. It's so like I that's what I want. Like we literally are bringing up moments for Toph
Mhm.
that are great. But
I think they'll do a good job. You haven't seen the first
I
one.
haven't seen the first season, so
Me personally, anyway. I liked it.
yeah.
I really liked it.
Okay.
I feel like they hit all the notes. Some people have complaints, obviously.
I mean,
but-
people think Zutara might happen, and I think that's crazy.
Who?
Zutara?
Oh,
Putting,
Zuko's brother,
Zuko-
brother and sister.
What? No.
Who's that? Oh, wait, no. I'm all over the place.
Let me finish my sentence.
Go
Okay.
on.
Zutara is the relationship between Zuko and Katara. They
Oh,
think they're gonna do
Zutara.
that because Aang, apparently in season 1, Aang and Katara don't really have like that love connection in the season.
Yeah. Why
Because
should he?
like
He's
they're
the Avatar.
yeah, like but in the cartoon, Aang was all about it. Katara sometimes thought about it. Like it kind of like teetered on that.
Mm.
But apparently in the live action it doesn't. So that's why people think they might steer towards Zutara.
Yeah, because isn't that one of their
Zutara.
ships?
Yeah, it is
Right?
it's one of the main ships. Yeah,
Well, yeah, because
Zutara.
you mentioned the Thar. Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally
I was
the
like, what are
main.
you talking about? Who?
But yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's really bugging people. And I do agree because that was a driving force for Aang
Well,
is Katara in
mhm.
the relationship.
Well,
And
it's still like early in the show.
yeah, you're right. You know,
Like he may not see her like that, but with the inclusion, like say Zuko joins the team later or something happens, then at that point that little like relationship starts building essentially.
my biggest concern,
Mhm.
and I'm happy with it being the way it is now, and then what could be later,
Mhm.
as you said, is because they're kids now.
Yeah.
So having that on-screen relationship could be a little weird.
Mhm.
And then when they're actually of age, maybe you can do it. Maybe get a little closer.
Mhm.
But it's like maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're like steering away from that because they're young at the moment. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's your choice.
Yeah, that is.
You know, just do tough. Well, you know. So there was a bunch of Star Wars stuff
Boo.
announced. I can't talk to you in depth because you're not the biggest in the lore with Star Wars.
No, we do have a
But
friend though.
We
that's
do, and I have some people. Shout out you. You know who you're talking about. My
Squeaks.
coworker. So Andor season 2
Yeah.
got announced. It is. I've been talked about. It is one of the biggest or one of the best Star Wars shows, second or maybe above even Mandalorian. Like that's what I've been told.
Damn.
Andor is apparently really good. But kudos to them getting.
Heck yeah, Diego Luna.
Yeah.
Representing
So that's happening. Ashoka season 2 also coming back.
Ahsoka.
What Ashoka?
Ahsoka. You're saying
The H? The H is
the H is silent.
oh okay.
It's Ahsoka.
Ahsoka. Ahsoka season 2
Nice.
is also happening, and they showed some clips or screenshots of returning characters like Zeb, Admiral Akbar, and Hayden Christensen coming back. So that's a thing happening as well. So that's awesome. Awesome characters coming back.
It's a
And
trap.
we haven't seen Ahsoka season
No, we have
1.
not.
We do.
I've seen clips of
I
it.
need to. You don't care
I
for it.
need to.
You don't care for it.
I finished the Clone Wars.
Okay, well, talking about Clone Wars, there's the big thing that I freaked out about is the new animated show happening called Maul Shadow Lord.
Oh dang. Maul's getting
Yeah.
his own show. Prequel.
And guess who's returning as the voice actor?
Sam
Yeah.
Sam
Sam Witter.
Yeah, Sam Witter.
Yeah, Sam Witter is returning as the voice of
Heck
Darth Maul.
Yeah, he did a good
And
job.
apparently it is set after the events of Clone Wars, but before Rebels, and includes training a Padawan, and we'll see Maul rise again and lead Underworld faction. That sounds so freaking cool.
Damn.
Like the action's gonna be on. It's animated now. I mean, it's gonna be animated again, so we're gonna see like awesome fights. Like I don't, and I'm in loss of words for what this could be.
Yeah.
And the voice that's coming back.
God.
Like hopefully I also hope. So my coworker talked about this where he would also like them to actually do mocap for Maul.
Mhm.
So like, cause he has it. So we've seen him. I don't know if you've seen him do like work. Or the person who did Darth Maul in the live action,
Mhm.
he can still do it with the lightsaber. I don't know if you've seen him like do it in
not
person.
recently, but it might have been a few years ago.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
he's like he still got it.
yeah, he still got it.
Mhm.
Like do mocap for it, so like the motions themselves are like realistic,
Mhm.
and I just think it's gonna be great. I have this could be the next like one of my favorite Star Wars things to come
Mhm.
out because I feel like it's just been really like pushing you down with a bunch of stuff. Like it's just
Well,
not as good as it could be.
well, yeah, that is true.
Mhm.
That's why you need to watch like Rebels and like all those
Well, no,
shows.
that's older stuff. I'm thinking about
Yeah,
like
that is older stuff.
since Disney Plus. So we've had The Mandalorian, Book of Boba, Bad Batch, Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, Andor, Skeleton Crew.
And/or what?
I'm missing one. There's something I'm missing. There's a bunch, and it's just I'll watch like an episode, maybe two, and I just drop it because I just not interested. It's just not good for
You're like,
me.
it's not
Anyway.
my Star Wars.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You know, so and I think with the hype with the Revenge of the Sith,
Mhm.
because we're gonna go see it.
Yes,
I can't wait
I'm
to
excited.
see it, and we're also gonna experience D-Box again. Shout out to that coworker, telling me about that because she's gonna move to the action of it, and I just can't wait to see the memes on screen. It's gonna be great. Not just the memes, but just the movie itself. Hearing the music again on the big screen because I don't know if I even saw this movie in.
I can tell you, I did not go see this movie in theaters.
So we're gonna go see it, and I'm super excited.
Yeah.
I'm mad though that apparently the popcorn buckets and all that stuff is already sold out.
Oh, that's fine.
Apparently they went online, up online, and they're all
Or
sold out.
maybe
Hopefully they have some in person.
Yeah.
I really would like at least a popcorn bucket. I don't care for the cup. The cup is like a Darth Vader head, but it doesn't look like it can hold a lot.
Oh.
A liquid.
a drop.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited.
For a Maul TV show.
Yeah. I put a quote of Revenge of the Sith at work.
Put a quota.
Quote.
Oh, which quote?
It was it was the final one where it was like, I read peace, justice, and security to my new empire. Your new empire.
And there are a bunch of other movies lined up for 2025 and 2026.
Woo.
So some of them for 2025, we already have Thunderbolts. We have
Yes.
Fantastic Four. Zootopia 2 is going to be happening. Did you watch Zootopia?
I did.
Okay, 2 is happening. She's a cop, and with the help of the Fox guy, just another case, conspiracy, blah, blah, blah. Their job, work, get it done.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
I can see it happening. Avatar, Fire and Ash,
Nice.
The Amateur, Lilo and Stitch, Elio is going to be happening. It's another Disney Pixar. If I remember correctly, it's like a kid going into the realm of something. I can't
Oh, is it
remember.
like aliens?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, he gets abducted.
Oh yeah, he's like the ambassador for Earth.
Yeah, because they abduct him because he wants to make contact. So they abduct him.
That's what it was. Yes,
Yeah.
that movie. Freaker Friday, Tron Ares, Predator Badlands. I need to do some research on that. That's going to be happening. Ella McKay, The Roses, and Deliver Me from Nowhere. A bunch of movies. 2025 going to be happening.
You forgot about Holy Knight Demon Hunter.
There's a bunch. Obviously, I mean, this was from CinemaCon. That was another thing, but that was announced. But 2026, we have Avengers: Doomsday, Disney Pixar's Hoppers.
Wait, so all
What I just said was 2025.
right.
Yes.
So how many Marvel movies were on there?
For 2025, which is Thunderbolts.
2025.
Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four.
And we're getting Doomsday next year.
And then next year we're getting Doomsday. I know.
Are those two movies just gonna set up?
I don't know. I don't. Fantastic Four definitely is.
Yeah, for sure.
But no idea.
Okay, go on.
No idea. I get your freak out. Calm down. You're crashing out. Okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, right?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
But Hoppers, obviously, we got the Spider-Man's announcements.
Mhm.
Moana 3, I'm tired of it. Moana 3 is coming.
Third one?
Yes.
I honestly forgot the second one was a fever dream.
Not only did we just have the second one, we're getting a live
Yeah,
action
we are getting a live action.
with a third one along. Like, why is okay? Like Moana, I get it. It was good. Moana 1,
Great.
top tier. I loved it. I don't care that much. Give me another thing. You know, why did Moana like blow up to get that much? Frozen didn't even blow up that much, and the first Frozen was like again top tier. Let It Go was like everywhere.
Everywhere.
Like, why is Moana? You know what it is? The Rock. He's probably the one. Like, give me another one. Do it again.
So I can still do it.
Yeah.
It's like I was watching a video of it was something, but one of the guys was like, Batista's a better actor than The Rock.
Agreed.
Agreed.
I can agree with that. Oh, was that it?
That was it.
Okay.
It was
No,
a whole
I
it was a
never-
whole thing because it's WrestleMania weekend,
Mhm.
so it was like they had Penta as a guest, and
Mhm.
the topic essentially was like, oh, things you're embarrassed of to say essentially, and one of the guys was like, I think that Batista's a better actor than The Rock,
That is not embarrassing.
were
You
li-
stand on your
and
ground.
people were like, are you insane? And I was like, I straight up agree with that.
Mhm.
Honestly,
I
it's
do
like the
too.
first few movies that The Rock did. Don't get me wrong, it's his first acting, like Walking Tall, The Rundown,
Gridiron Gang.
Gridiron Gang. Those are great movies.
Great movies.
But then you
Becomes the
it-
same thing
the
over and
same
over.
thing over and over. Ego.
Yeah.
and it's just
Fast
the
and
whole thing.
Furious. You know, Jumanji.
At that point, you're like, you're playing the same character. There's no change in anything. You're
Mhm.
not
Hitting
there's-
emotional notes.
yeah.
You know, things like that.
freaking Drax,
hmm
Batista. It's great.
Like Guardians 3. Like, oh my gosh, like crazy. Greatness. Master Universe we talked about last time. A new
Yes.
Scream is happening. Apparently, Jenna Ortega is not going to be in this one.
Did they do 3 already for this new one for the Screams?
We're talking about 3.
Like how? Oh no, wait.
This is 8. This is Scream 8. Going to be happening.
No, but I'm saying like how some Star Wars like the prequels were in 3s and then the sequels were in 3s and then the new trilogy was 3s. Were those like? Well, you said the 8th one, right? So
Yeah.
that'd essentially be the new trilogy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Jenna Ortega is not going to be involved in this one.
Is there a reason why?
She was because it's not the original cast and crew, and she said, not the cast, but maybe the original crew.
Director.
Yeah, maybe that too.
Mhm.
But I think I saw a quote where she said like, it's not the people I loved with working on that.
Mhm.
So I'm not gonna do it. So it's kind of her own like standing on like business of like, she wants to work with the people she worked with that
Mhm.
made her love the series. So she's not gonna.
And then people are gonna complain.
I can kind of understand that.
People can complain and be like, missing out on money.
No, maybe. A Street Fighter movie is coming.
Yes, I saw.
Yeah.
I saw a rumor. It was a rumor anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was legit, but they're like, apparently they already cast the Ken and
Yeah,
Ryu?
Ryu is going to be the guy who was on The Warrior. Remember
that
shit?
guy?
That guy. He's in either talks or casted as Ryu. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so cool.
What about Ken?
I
Nothing?
didn't see anything for Ken. Did you see anything for Ken?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I just saw it was they had the cover of Street Fighter, the Steelbook.
Mhm.
And the face was not even Jean-Claude Van Damme. It was like AI, so I couldn't even tell who the actual actor was.
Yeah, I just again another awesome fighting movie. Chun-Li. I'm just saying. I mean, this might sound crazy, but Chun-Li actress better have some thighs on her. Like I'm just saying. Like I normally don't care for that, but that is one character. That is one character you just need to have them thighs on them. Okay, like KFC finger looking good thighs.
KFC finger looking thighs.
Like
It's like you're like that SpongeBob meme that he's like on the wall looking. It's like the thighs.
yeah, like it. Come on, like that is one character you just. I mean, even Cammy, that's fine. I don't care. Chun-Li needs those thighs though.
Cammy needs those thighs. She needs them
But
legs.
she's not gonna have that outfit though.
That
To be
is-
fair, I don't care
Already
for it.
boycott the movie.
I don't care for it. But Chun-Li needs those thighs,
But that's fine. She can have her Street Fighter 6 outfit
right?
for Cammy.
Yeah, it's true.
It's
The
not
the like American jacket, jeans. I think.
no, she's wearing like leggings. They look
no,
like
they're not leggings. They're jeans.
They're not jeans.
I thought they were skin tight jeans.
I don't know about the jean part, but I mean they're skin tight.
Well, obviously they're skin tight.
Yeah. But
Um,
they look like leggings to me, like
and-
gym pants.
And
essentially.
I want Bison. I want Balrog. I want Vega. I want Jury. I want There's so
There's so many
many
characters.
characters, and I love it. And I just can't wait for another like Street Fighter thing.
He's like, and to me it was just a Tuesday.
And not gonna. You just resent me that. I gotta rewatch that movie. But here's two things. One, you can try to do it as serious as possible,
Yes.
or know that the last movie was a joke that took itself too seriously and became a meme, and just go with that, and kind of have it be serious, but also like a cheesy movie as well. You know,
Mhm.
like I feel like you can go one or the other, and
And
I'd,
then-
I'd be okay with it.
And then I mean, look at Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. That's a serious movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Ow.
So yeah, I'm super excited for that one. We also have Super Mario Brothers 2, as expected. The first one did so good.
Yeah.
We had
And
Peaches.
honestly, I wasn't even thinking of a second one for that one.
I mean, do you not remember the ending of the first one?
No.
We had the Yoshi egg,
Oh,
so it could go
Yeah,
into
okay,
maybe
yeah.
Yoshi's Island. Maybe.
I want to see my blue boy.
We have the Odyssey. You know, we talked
Okay,
about
yeah.
that one. Shrek 5, I'm super excited for.
I'm excited for it.
Hunger Games, the next one.
No.
Jumanji 3. What? You're tired of Jumanji?
It's The Rock.
Yeah, but they're fun.
I mean, they're fun, yeah, but I don't want to.
I
liked everyone else but The Rock.
Okay. Yeah, Jack Black's character is great.
Yeah, Kevin Hart did a good job.
Yeah,
too.
Kevin Hart does great.
What's her name? Karen.
Oh yes, you're right. Karen. Yeah, Karen name's Karen. Karen did
Um,
awesome. I
she's
mean, her dance fighting scenes are so funny. Like those movies are good, and they blew me out the water because
Mhm.
I thought they were gonna be garbage.
Mhm.
But then watching, I was like, oh, I actually enjoyed it. I think they're pretty fun. You know, their stories are generic. You know, go to the end of the mission, grab some item.
Well, it's because it's a video game.
Exactly.
So it
And
makes
we
sense to have
understand that. You
yeah.
know, we understand that realm, and they did a good job. You know, Mandalorian Grogu talked about it. Mega Minions. So
So they're like minions, but they're giant.
yes and no. So in the most
King
recent Despicable
Bob.
Me movie, they kind of had superhero references.
What the heck?
So like one of them is the Thing, one of them is like Mr. Fantastic, and I think one has can fly. It looks like a pinhead, and the one one's like really fat with like really small legs. I don't know, but apparently it almost looks like a superhero movie for the Minions.
That's
It'd be funny to have like Avengers level Minions, like Avengers level like event with the Minions. I think that'd be really really funny.
That'd be great.
But yeah, I need to watch the most recent one. But they do include like these like superhero esque characters, but they're minions, so that's pretty cool.
Freaking great.
Clayface movie, we talked about that one.
Yes.
Ice Age 6 is gonna be
What?
happening.
Another
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
Listen, I only know of Ice Age 1 and 2, and I've never even seen 2.
Whoa. Okay, I just want to let you know it is. They don't get better, but 1 is definitely my
The
favorite.
1, yeah, it's great.
The Hunt for
Spanish, even better.
The Hunt for Gollum apparently is gonna be coming.
Okay.
Supergirl gonna get her own movie.
Expected.
Now I don't know if this is gonna be in James Gunn's universe. I mean, I assume so,
It has to be.
right? Toy Story 5, we just talked about it. Hail Mary, we talked about it last episode. And apparently Fast X Part 2 is also going to be happening.
The Fastening.
Yeah, The Fastening. Is it the ending? I don't know.
No, they said they want to do it for another 10 plus years.
Angry Birds 3 is also going to be happening.
There's a movie about this?
Yes.
Huh.
Frozen 3, I know we talked about Moana 3. Frozen 3 is going to be happening. I never saw Frozen 2. Need to.
I never saw Frozen 2 either.
Now, I don't know if this is true because it doesn't make sense for it to be true. Kung Fu Panda 5 may be happening.
Okay. Wait, there's 4 of this?
This wasn't at the CinemaCon. This was like given to me from another person. But it says Kung Fu Panda 5, not confirmed. It'd be weird because of the way 4 ended.
Oh, I haven't seen 4.
I saw 4. He could just become the Oogway this time, but I don't know. Coco 2 we talked about, and Incredibles 3.
Yeah.
So those are a bunch of like movies that were talked about and announced. A lot of good stuff. I mean, not gonna lie. All right, now on to video games.
Video games.
Something I was worried about is not happening and is happening at the same time.
You're getting your Godzilla game that you wanted.
No, so the Switch 2 consoles price due to the tariffs
are going down to $300.
No, it is not affected by the tariffs or the current market right now. So it is still going to be
They're just straight up greedy.
$450 and $500. What are you talking about?
Go on.
That's normal for us.
Go on.
So, do you not agree that that's not normal?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I paid $300 for.
You did not pay $300 for your Switch.
No, yeah, not my Switch. No.
Yeah.
But To be fair, it's a limited edition.
Agree,
Switch.
but still the same thing.
No.
Now, the accessories though are going up in price. Now I didn't add up
Are they
everything.
going up the price? But are they facing that camera?
No, and that's gonna come up. So now Mario Kart is going to be $80 across the board.
Okay, so digitally and physically.
Yeah, digitally and physically is gonna be $80.
Insane.
It is still a lot,
It's
but it is better than 90 taxed 100.
100,
Like
yeah.
it's definitely.
And then to be fair, at this point, aren't. No, I think there's $70. PlayStation 5 games.
Yeah,
Go
they're
on.
70 plus 10. You get a deluxe version. You get some cosmetic stuff, maybe some other stuff. You know. Now some other stuff is going to be crazy. $84 for the Pro controller.
How much is it normally? 60?
I think like 60.
Okay. Damn.
60 or 70. Joy-Cons are going to be $94.99.
How much?
Joy-Con 2s, Switch 2s, Joy-Cons are going to be $94.99.
Dude, those parents are going to be flipping out if their kids
You
break some.
already need to buy 2 more to play like Mario Kart 4 players or Mario Party 4 players. To play any 4-player game, you need another set of Joy-Cons.
Damn, so you're spending what?
Another $100 for Joy-Cons. That may or may not break. Because we don't know how sturdy these are going to be.
That is true.
Because
they also were like, "Oh, we fixed the issue" type thing.
No, they did. They said they did with the updated version of the Switch. They still broke. They were willing to fix them one time, and then after that, you kind of dealt with it yourself. But to have the new ones be $94,
that's insane. Those, like I said, those parents are gonna whoop their kids.
Yo,
warranty at that point.
Yeah, but how much more is that gonna be?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Like that's craziness.
Oh,
like
man.
I gotta finagle it. I gotta not finagle. That's the wrong word. But I mean like talk to my people and be like, hey, can you help me out at anything? Or else I'm just gonna go in there and just last day of my warranty, I'm gonna be like, hey, I'm probably might even break them myself and just be like, hey, I need new ones, and just have that reoccurring.
Well, tell you don't need to break them.
I don't, but maybe they do. Maybe we don't know what the policy is gonna be when it happens. You know, and just to keep whatever price of warranty you have, and it'd be like, I gotta do this to not pay $94 for a new pair of what may and may not be terrible versions of the controllers.
Right, for the freaking immediately get a stick drift within like 3 months of using it.
Yeah, and you don't know. $54.99 for the Switch 2 camera.
For that crap.
Mm-hmm.
Did you also see that they made a Piranha Plant camera?
Yes, and that was another topic.
Cool.
So to go off that camera, there's a brand called Hori. I don't know. It's Hori.
Yeah.
Hori is creating a Piranha Plant camera. You would think that's awesome. That looks really cool. It aesthetically is pleasing.
But
the resolution.
It's 144p.
480p. Yes, right, 480p camera. What? What year are we in? You couldn't even create a 1080p camera. You made a 480p Piranha Plant camera that you're probably going to cost like $64.99 maybe. At least $54.99.
No. They're going to be like, we want more money. 90.
Yeah, right? It's probably going to be expensive.
Again, the Piranha Plant itself, like you said, aesthetically, great. It looks great. Functionality of it,
480p? That's insane.
God, dude.
Like you really are showing us what that preview you gave us for Game Chat, that is what you're showing. And that is what you're selling. That's insane.
Yeah, I don't even. I'm at
yeah, lost for words. Yeah, exactly.
I don't even know what to say, honestly.
It's crazy. It's nonsense.
How are you?
And the last thing, in an all-in-one carrying case. You know that carrying case I have for the Switch?
Yeah.
You have one too, right?
Yeah.
You have an all-in-one. How much did yours cost?
This is my Monster Hunter one, right? You're talking about?
Okay, fine. What's your Monster Hunter one?
Well, I paid $34 for it.
Okay, I probably paid $30 for mine because I also have and it's all in one, as in you can take your entire system, plus cords, plus some maybe an accessory, a controller. They all can fit in there.
Yeah,
they're costing $84.99 for the new carrying case. Yeah, all in one carrying case.
Nope.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I paid $34 for mine, and mine's not even a hard case. It's squishy.
You're telling me I have to pay $200 more to get a carrying case? Well, an all-in-one carrying case and a set of Joy-Cons, 4x $500 console? That's $700.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that video where it's like if you were to buy everything,
It's
like how you would
$1,000. Yeah.
normally be buying, obviously the accessories, because for a Switch console, it's like it's kind of necessary
Yeah,
just because it's
some of
like
them are, yeah.
yeah, some of them are. Yeah, you're spending close to over $1,000.
Yeah, yeah,
And
very
that's
close.
insane. Yeah,
Like
'cause it's like
1,000. It was like
1,000 and
1,036.
yeah, something like that.
But with these up in prices, I didn't do the math. It's probably a little bit more, probably touching like 1,200, like $1,200 you're paying
Oof.
for the whole new console and accessory.
That's insane. I better get a gold plate in there or something.
It's crazy. That's ridiculous, dude. Crazy. But in good news that we saw in video game world is that the Elder Scrolls Oblivion game remake is happening.
Well, you say good news. Good news to all the nerds that play it, though.
Yeah, how
But,
long ago was Oblivion?
I
A
have no
long
idea.
time ago. I mean, Skyrim's been around
Did
for
you
like
play it?
15 years. Oblivion, yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah.
That's
it
why
is,
I'm
now,
not like too.
did I fully finish it? No. But Oblivion is like one of the people say is even better
Is
than
the
Skyrim.
yeah?
Yeah,
That's my manager at work. He was like, did you see the leaks for that? And I go,
Yeah.
no. I was like, what the heck?
I mean, I saw the pictures and I was like, that's awesome
Mhm,
because
and
it obviously looks better.
And he was like, it's honestly one of the best games of the Elder Scrolls, like next to Morrowind. He said.
No, honestly, it's probably one of the best RPGs that there is. Like top 10 of all time.
Oh, I mean, it's on that top 10 list. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So like, to have this remake be happening, awesome. Leaked images. It is honestly probably just like to see if people like are still excited for the game.
I always love how like it's leaked images. But
Yeah,
most of the time
leaked
it's,
images. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's like you said, a marketing thing where it's like, let's see if people
yeah,
want
because
them.
they said the video we saw said it was leaked by the developer themselves.
No, it
Come
was
on,
by a developer, not them themselves. It was like another developer.
like a developer.
Like,
Yeah, then not by the developer company guys.
Yeah, they're
like
like,
a
we don't want to get in
developer.
trouble.
Yeah, like, oh, maybe I meant to Slack it and I ended up
It's
posting
like
it
the
on
whole
Twitter or something.
supposed Doom
Yeah, Doom release.
Doomsday
Yeah.
league stuff.
So it's like, yeah, it's probably just a marketing to see if people are excited,
Mhm.
or maybe they hated it and it's like, okay, maybe we don't do this, or
Yeah.
like something like that.
But
like,
no, I'm pretty sure they could see that. Obviously, a lot of people want it,
exactly.
and I'm pretty sure people have wanted it for a while.
Mhm.
Instead, we got like Skyrim like 8 times. Actually, 9 times. There we go.
Yeah, probably, and we're probably gonna get it again sometime at some point again.
Lol.
But that was all of my.
No, I have one. I think 2
Oh,
or
do
1
you
thing.
remember?
Vaguely, but I don't know if we talked about it. Did we talk about the Doom 1 and 2 collection from Limited Run
No,
Games?
we didn't. We talked about it personally, but
Yeah.
we didn't talk about it on podcast, which we're here now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Limited Run Games is doing a Doom. I think it's 1 and 2.
Which we love limited games,
Yes, Limited Run.
limited run games.
Yes, but my God, so they have the highest edition, obviously collector's edition most of the time, but it's called the Will It Run edition.
Will it run?
Yeah, and they're only making 666 copies of it,
Priced at $666
$66
and 66 cents.
and 66 cents. But it's called Will It Run edition because of the fact that the box it comes in, you can play Doom on this little screen
Yeah.
there. It comes with a little Cacodemon
Mm-hmm.
that you can also play Doom on there. There's something else that comes with it too.
I'm
that
just trying
plays
to find your Discord so I can pull it up. I cannot remember.
No, I think the one on Discord is the $100 one.
You posted both of them.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
Oh no.
So if you follow our Discord, we do post some of the topics that we will end up talking about on the podcast.
Mhm.
Here I am. There it is. Sold out apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Will It Run is sold out, which is crazy because it costs that much. I
Yeah.
couldn't justify it myself, but it is
I was
awesome.
like, it was like if you could have done this as ZipPay, you probably could have, but
But it's still like,
yeah.
I couldn't hold that box and be like, I paid $600 for this.
But you also got cards, and apparently you can get a rookie.
You can get
card,
the cards in the
and it's
$100
like,
versions.
Oh yeah.
In the big box version.
Hmm.
Big box version still allowed. The big box version is still available for all consoles. So yes, the Will It Run. Yeah, you got the box that played it, and the Cacodemon that played it. You get a certificate of authenticity.
Yep.
You get the digital code if you're on PC or the game case itself.
Mm-hmm.
4 cassette tapes.
Yeah, that was another cool thing. It comes with a cassette
with slip cases, a floating Cacodemon statue that's magnetic, and the trading cards with the chance of
a rookie card. I think it says
like an autographed, rookie card of like guy as. But yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Now the big box, I can probably justify that one because I get my 4 cassettes and my trading.
Yeah.
So
the cassettes look pretty cool.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, and I want those cassettes, especially because I have that new cassette player
Yeah.
that you got me. I can't I can justify that one.
Yeah.
That's like maybe like $20 for the game, $20 per cassette. That's
Mhm.
already like, I mean, $20 per cassette. That's $20. That's $80 there. $20 game. Boom, $100.
Yeah.
Like, justify.
You're justifying that
And then I
instead
get,
of the $666.
yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, that's so cool. And then I sent it, and then y'all were talking about it. You and our other friend.
Hmm.
It's like, man, the price. And I was like, what? So I had to look it up. I was like, oh, didn't even know. Did not know it was that price.
Yeah. And then
That's
what was
funny.
the other video game thing you had to?
I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that is not the end. We are going to lead into our trivia. So we're going to get that set up and then we will cut here. So
We're in a recession.
he just made this joke. How did I afford these? These
Our cacodemon eggs.
are confetti eggs. Obviously, we have 12 here. I only have 10 questions. That's how I do things. So obviously, you get one wrong, you're going to get hit. You get one right, you hit me. Equal, right? Equality. That's how we do things here. So Easter, got these eggs, got trivia, answer it. That's how it's gonna work. You ready?
I guess.
About cleansiness. We're gonna cut again. Okay, we're back. And I don't have my hat on this time. Just because so when he smacks me, I get in my hair, not on my hat. It's fine. It's okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Ready? 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 Ready?
I guess.
As always, we bring the animated movies and the video games. So this is gonna be an Easter themed trivia.
Just if you put any animated movies, I've never seen any Easter movies.
They're not Easter specific movies. That's
It
not
better not be
about.
about Jesus either, because I don't know nothing.
You don't know about your man
I just know Jesus. Yes.
down the street.
I have a cousin named Jesus.
Okay, so let's get it started.
Spaghetti.
The first question. In a My Hero Academia, there is a hero named Mirko. What is her power? What is her quirk?
She's a rabbit.
She has the rabbit quirk, but what does that entail?
That she can move fast.
Okay.
Legs,
Okay.
ears.
Okay. A little bit more.
She can kick really hard.
Okay. That's like one more thing.
She can jump really high.
Okay.
She can run like a rabbit.
Okay. Yeah.
She lays eggs like a rabbit.
I mean, you're hitting all the points. Yes, she has enhanced strength, speed, reflexes, agility, and sense. You saying all those things essentially mean all that stuff. So you get to hit me in the head with it.
I never liked these actually.
What, confetti eggs?
Yeah.
Is it because it's mess?
No, it's because I can't really hit anybody.
Well, you're gonna hit me today, okay?
No, I'll just crush it in my hand. Does it get can? See now I feel bad. I should have just crushed it in my hand and then just go.
Okay. Next question. In ReZero, in one, I guess, timeline, I guess you can call it, Saru comes across a bunny outside in the snow. What was the outcome?
He died.
How?
He got his head cut off.
I mean, yes, but what did they do to him?
Oh, they ate him.
Yeah. Right. They ate him alive. If you don't know that, if you saw the picture of that bunny, you would think it's so cute. Yeah, never go outside and touch a random bunny because then an army of them are going to come into you alive.
It's funny because it's also some of the rabbits that Kazuma runs into. Jesus Christ.
Yes, Jesus Christ, this is his day. Okay. In Beastars, one of the sub-stories is Haru and her relationship with someone. But why is that relationship frowned upon?
Because they're different species. Oh, is that right?
Yeah, because he's a wolf and she's a bunny.
Oh.
So the relationship's frowned upon because they're not.
I thought it was just because they're just animals in general.
No, but they are different species.
Being segregacious here. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Okay. Is it bad? Is it all in my hair?
A little bit.
Okay. In Space Jam, Bugs and Lola play a one-on-one basketball game, but what did she tell him to never call her?
Doll.
Never call me. Oh.
Aw. No, I'm trying to find the, not the paper bottom of it.
Oh, I appreciate it. Okay. Who is Jessica's husband in the famous movie where they combine both live action and animation?
Roger Rabbit. Yeah, because if I do it with the open end, it might like. Yeah.
Okay. In Bambi, he has a friend named Thumper.
Mm-hmm.
Why is his name Thumper?
Because he can't stop thumping his foot. Jesus. Ow.
Don't. I'll finish him at the end. Okay. In Bullet Train, there was a lethal assassin who went by the alias The Wolf. But what famous artist played them?
Hey, Bad Bunny. How many questions did you put? There's 10 questions. Oh, wait. No, I can count apparently. There you go. So I think that's my skull. Some skull fragments.
Okay. In Star Fox, there is a famous aerial movement that Peppy Hare mentioned. What does he tell you to do?
Do a barrel.
Yeah.
I'm like, I hope it breaks. Hope it has enough momentum to go. You got some eggshells on you. What? You got some eggshells on you. There you go. There you go. It's a good time to tell you that I cut my hand, right?
Okay. Okay, that's the only one probably. In Pokemon Sword and Shield, there are 3 starters, as always. Grookey is the grass type, and Sobble is the water type. What is the name of the fire type?
I honestly don't know this one. I didn't play Sword and Shield.
Good. Good.
PTSD coming back.
Okay. And the last question is in Five Nights at Freddy's, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and Freddy have a band together. But what does Bonnie do in the band?
It's not drums, is it?
No.
Bassist.
Ooh. I am going to give it to you. Most musicians will tell you you're wrong, but she is the guitarist. She is not the bassist, but I'm giving it to you because she plays the guitar. There's not a bassist in the band. That's why I'm giving it to you. Freddy's the singer.
Mm-hmm.
Chica's the
Drummer?
yeah, Maraca's from her whatever.
Oh.
Foxy's the drummer, and Bonnie is the guitarist.
Oh, I thought that was a pianist.
Maybe.
Huh. Yeah, I could have sworn there was one on there. My system was rebooting. My arm. It's like Scorpion.exe stopped working.
But that was the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, you are a true nerd. Thank you for your love and support. Please, and do follow us. All of our social media socials are on the bottom link bio, description is all there. Please give us a like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. You want to smack yourself? You want to smack me? We have 2 more eggs, so I'll have to finish these off. How do you want to do it? Each other or one another?
Crack it up myself.
You're gonna hit yourself?
Yeah.
You want to do it over the box? I'm doing it.
Or you can do it over the box. I'll just make sure to not move.
Yeah, you're gonna clean yourself. That's what you're gonna do. Okay. We'll see you later. Have a good one.
Happy
Yeah.
Easter.
Happy Easter. Latest.
See ya. Ow. Concussion alert.